Hello, and I'm at Spycats playing
Momotype.
So we'll start there.
Your neighborhood, New Ribosome City. The chains of DNA spin on your screen. They make a web of helices, until the logo of Emoto Corp appears in a white font. The ad has begun. They were all the rage in the 2100s. You knew them as monotypes, your digital pocket friend. You'd feed them, play games with them, and watch them grow. Mom and Dad liked them because there was no cleanup. You liked them because they were fun. With the advent of the digital age, we at Emoto Corp have noticed society changing.
Yes.
Birth rates in this country have hit an all-time low, not seen since the plague. Soon our workforce will be depleted and unemployed. Once this occurs, industry will fail. As you all know, this is an existential threat, not only to ourselves, but importantly, our GDP. Mototypes, our digital pocket pets, have not helped this situation. In fact, it's supported this decline.
Oh,
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
We want people to have kids. This, unfortunately, cannot be accomplished through digital software. It can, however, be accomplished through our new product.
Child.
Today we're excited to announce the shipment of our new line of mototypes, the real mototype. The digital enters the physical. Watch them grow and change like real pets. Cuddle them like...
Oh.
Know the joys of parenthood. Order now at no cost. Supplies limited. Place an order. It turns out that this is a government-sponsored program. When you head to work the next day, your manager corrals your team into a huddle. He explains that everyone will be receiving a mototype.
Oh.
Has a partnership formed between Emoto Corp and employee asks, "You're right on the money, Christian," your manager says.
Huh.
Christine?
Christine.
Christine? I don't know.
Christine.
We have to get this country moving, and corporate wants to be that vehicle of change, he says, shaking his fist in the air. Your hours will be unpaid, but a week will pass by like nothing. Pizza parties on Friday.
Huh.
Your home, New Riverson City.
Riverson City. Huh.
A dust storm. Lead in the air. You are in a desert-like area. There is nothing around you besides the sound of your thoughts. You cannot find any.
Oh.
A friend tomorrow is a friend for life. Supplies limited.
Alright.
Why are we in a desert?
Did they take over the world? Oh.
You're awake. Remnants of the dream pass and fade into static. You're back to your show.
Huh.
You're going to watch television until you hear noise outside your door. Someone has left something on your porch. It's for you.
Oh.
When you open the door, there it is. A small creature laying in a basket. It's sleeping soundly. Turn it over.
Flip it over.
Turn.
With a little fart.
The mototype you ordered has arrived. It has soft skin. Its ears are pointed. They feel like beanbags. Upon further inspection, it's a mototype, but in physical form, as per the ad. You want to assume it's plushy. To your surprise, however, the mototype is warm. The terms of your purchase have not been released. Keep it. Leave it outside. Well, it's your choice.
I don't know.
I already know you want to leave it outside.
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
Yeah, press enter.
I know.
You leave the creature outside. The night ends. You sleep to a blank dream.
Oh.
The next morning, you open your door to see the monotype on your porch. Its body is still. Upon touching the creature, you realize that it's cold. It has frozen to death. You pick up the basket, and after some inspection, throw it and the monotype in the trash. You will be fired the next day. Your manager's reasoning, in his words, was that this wasn't optional. He then wonders, how could you be so heartless and leave the creature out in the cold? He continues, shaking his fist in the air. Corporate did not like this. I didn't like this. I can't trust you anymore, and neither can your co-workers. You're gone. In his lap is a monotype of his own. It will stare at you inquisitively. Isn't that right, Momo? We don't want this bad person in our office. He points at you. The monotype asks you a question. You can't hear
it. Well, now skip through. And skip.
Place order?
No, we get it for free, basically. Turn it over. And yes, now we're fine.
And now it's living with you with your 2 apples.
Yeah.
You take the creature inside. Why do you have a picture of that? Monotype lived for approximately 7 days. A note has been packed in the basket. Take care of them and they will grow. Monotypes love humans, so give them some love back. It's essential for their well-being.
So I was gonna die in 7 days?
Yeah, but you killing it on the first day is bad. The note ends. There is nothing else by way of instructions. You decide it's time for bed.
Yes.
A collection of particles circle around. They are diluted with a heavy substance, though you can't tell what. In your dream, the particles attempt to create form, and in doing so, assemble into a storm. Why is it another storm?
Yeah.
Inside the storm, there is no one and nothing except small spaces where it's immeasurably dark. Your vision recedes. You look from a bird's eye view into the storm, hoping to get a better look. As soon as you think you spot a person, the particles scatter. You repeat this process until finally you realize you're completely alone. The dream ends. He comes in with a knife. Why do you have another apple?
Hey.
You're here shuffling. Okay, you're here shuffling by your bed. You wake up to see what is moving. The monotype is by your feet with a knife.
No, I thought I said knife, but
no.
You're here shuffling instead of you here.
Yeah. Hello, parent. Momo will stay with you for the rest of your life. You have 7 days to live.
Yeah.
Do you love Momo? Momo already knows the answer. No.
You're adopted and you're gonna die in 7 days.
I killed you in another timeline. I love Momo. I barely know you. Take it slow. No. Momo stares at you. The words do not register, nor does it seem Momo derives any meaning from them. It's as if you spoke in a different language. I did. I speak Spanish. Does that matter? In the first place, you were my designated parent. Nothing can change this fact. You said leche, and it didn't know what you said. A moment passes. Momo's stomach begins grumbling. Now that you think about it, how does Momo manage to speak?
Yeah.
Through apples.
Head to hallway, for some reason.
Momo thinks you have good taste in interior design. I have way too many apples. That doesn't even have anything in there. Very postmodern, by the way. What does postmodern mean? Momo saw it on a book from your shelf.
So how does it like my interior design?
I own books in the 2100s.
Yeah.
Truthfully, you don't know. Momo is now humming the Imato Corp jingle.
Damn.
Is Momo herbivorous? Carnivore? You don't know yet, but he seems to like pancakes. He's not full of energy. Or he's now full of energy. Play.
Toss it in the roof.
Momo flies into the air. They're surprisingly heavy. Keep going, parent. After 30 minutes of using Momo like an exercise ball, you're tired. You drop him onto the floor. You and while he lays there absently, you take a moment to catch your breath. There's blood everywhere. This results in some confusion. Momo seems fidgety. Parent, Momo still wants to play. Here's a ball.
You're kind of dying there, but
refuse or continue?
Refuse. refuse. You're kind of broken.
Why not, parent, he asks. I'm tired. Let's call it quits. I don't want to do this, you respond. Momo looks up to you from your linoleum? Yeah, linoleum floor. Mm-hmm. You see an expression of frustration. One more time, he says. Accept or refuse?
Oh, back's all achy and everything.
Sorry to say, but it's not happening. For a moment, there is silence. Momo does not say anything. Their face reminds you of a toddler's.
Oh.
He looks through you, and after some thinking, hops back to your room to get ready for bed. Momo looks like a plush doll. He lays like a pile of goo. You've decided to pet him, but to your surprise, his body is taut. Underneath is a muscle-bound creature. Go to bed?
Yes.
Well, it's more muscular than you.
Yes.
Professor Oak!
It's a bomb.
Professor Oak with a bomb. In the theater of Momo's mind, there is nothing. The only thing that can be made out is the appearance of a person. Momo is dreaming about someone, and it's most likely you.
Oh. I get this.
You're back in the desert, still in bird's eye view. The particles have ceased to move. You know that you've been waiting a long time, longer than you've been waiting in real life. You want something to happen. You know this is a dream, but the particles you're Boyd? Yeah, Boyd. Vision. The endless wait. Years could pass without contradiction. For now, this is everything.
Ooh.
As you've been waiting, the particles have started moving. They scatter like dust above you, even higher than where you currently are. It starts raining to an innumerable degree. You ascend. I was already in the sky. I was a bird. You are now in the clouds. The rain is below you. You are looking down from an even higher position finally, and without your own observation, the particles begin assembling. They seem to form something definite. Is it Momo? You don't notice the figure below you until you see a hand waving.
It's me. With the hand.
You're outside.
It's a new day. Head to work.
Momo heard that this country's GDP is on the fritz. Soon nobody will be making babies anymore. Banks will go under. Food will be short. Mass suicides all around. Will Momo be there for it? Probably. Well, it dies in 7 days.
Yeah.
No, Momo has a bunker out in southwest Ribo City. You're gonna die in that bunker. Very safe.
Wouldn't there be even more bodies than just Momos everywhere in 7 days?
Probably, unless you use them as food. Well stocked. How does Momo know so much about the world? Intuition? Does Momo know where bunker is?
His bunker is Momo.
Millions of bodies of Momo in bunker. No, and he does not like revealing such details. Parent, can Momo ask you a question? What is GDP? How do you know bunker but not that? Momo pauses. Momo does not know what a bunker is, to tell you the truth. Is it a type of pancake? Well, time to go to kitchen.
Eat.
Momo has not yet decided what to eat. You want him to try new food. Why does that look like a slime? Artichoke steak or a cigarette?
That's messed up, but...
Well, probably don't give it meat.
Artichoke. Choke.
According to Momo, the artichoke heart looks like a flower, and because flowers are so pretty, his words, not yours, he graciously eats it. Why is this food shaped this way? Is all food shaped this way? Why do we eat, parent?
Should give you steak.
You do not have reasonable answers to these queries. The world truly is strange, Momo says.
Why would it eat a cigarette?
I don't know what it would do with a cigarette. We have an apple in our kitchen again. Life with Momo is relatively simple. There are a crude mix between a child and a virtual pet. Concerning this, you don't have any particular feelings. However, this does make it difficult when asked questions concerning Momo's identity. Is Momo human, he asked?
No.
If I'm not human, then why does parent take care of me? Because you are pet.
Oh, yeah.
Because you should care for all living things, wouldn't you agree? Because it's mutually beneficial. You get food and room, I get a pet.
I kind of left it out on the door.
Is this everything? Is Momo a pet? Probably.
Yes, Momo. You told me you were a pet.
That dies in 7 days but has a bunker out in the desert somewhere.
Yes.
Momo has ceased asking questions. You can feel they were hurt by your answer.
It totally has, like, no feelings or response to some things.
Well, a response to cigarette.
Now let's watch my TV and in my chair.
Which program should you tune into? Planet Hippo, Dragon Sphere, a new sheriff in town. Probably Dragon Sphere.
Yeah.
You'll pay for this.
Freeze my.
On my life, I swear to destroy you. This ends now. A man with rippling muscles stands on screen. He looks like he's squatting. Like he's using the toilet. In actuality, he's powering up.
Super angry.
That's the stuff of legends. Artichoke of all people, blast it all, yells Vegeta.
Vegeta, dude, not in particular.
I think he yells Artichoke. Artichoke, the other man yelling, has been in one position for the past 15 minutes. Rocks levitate, thunderstorms form, and lava erupts from the ground. In the meantime, Friesma, who is awestruck, stared at his rippling muscles.
Yes.
It continues for another 20 minutes.
Good.
In this time, Artichoke and Friesma only managed to make grunt to each other. To make grunt.
Yes.
At the 40th minute mark, Artichoke finally releases his energy and his hair turns blonde. His muscles are bigger now. Friemza, from what you can tell, is in awe of his bulging chest. There's silence until Artichoke breaks it by speaking. He says but one thing.
I'm really angry.
Friemza blushes. The episode ends.
Yeah.
What program should you watch next?
Another episode of Hippo or New Sheriff?
I don't know, choose.
Sure, Hippo.
Look at the size of this one, mate. A man with an accent is pointing to a hippo.
What a pretty little lady we got here.
Along with his camera crew, the presenter is hiding in a bush. He wears a pair of binoculars and khaki shorts.
Old Bertha, put on a couple hundred. Oh, but she's ripe, gorgeous.
He licks his lips. The presenter then exits the shade of the bush and runs to the sandy bank where the hippo lies.
Come here, Bertha, you sly gal.
He enters the water, lifting his legs as fast as he can go. The mother hippo stares the man down, nostrils above water. Is that the whole thing?
What is he, Ron?
That was Momo. For footage of the hippo, you respond.
Oh.
Momo takes a moment. What does he want to do with hippo? The man on the screen grabs the hippo and subsequently is flung into the air. He is then pulled down into the water. He does not resurface.
Oh.
Between the two of you, there is a long pause. Finally, you speak up. He is dead. They shouldn't have kept that on TV. Good thing we're in the 2100s. Yeah, I don't really like him either. You decided to change channels.
So the last one, New Sheriff.
Yeah, the other one, he just died.
Yeah. But freeze in Virginia. Why?
I ain't having a swig of this. A mustachioed man fitted with a cowboy hat spits on the ground. Tastes like my mother's burnt boot. The bartender hides his frustration. Just give me that whiskey. Suddenly, the door opens. From the sunlight emerges a shadowy figure. It looks to be a man in his early 40s, tan, and with multiple scars.
Sheriff Dudley. Snake in the bush, sin incarnate.
Incarnate?
Yes.
His hand waves in a grand gesture. How many holes could I press into that suit of yours before you bleed?
What?
I'm dead. And then a hippo comes out of nowhere and takes him down. The Tan Man pulls out the revolver. And Lord did he know, despite all his guilt and sorrows, iron cuts deep. You will know what it means to. Ball to the right. Yes, there. Sheriff Dudley. Diddley Dudley. Flicks his wrist to the whiskey bottle in the corner. The bartender does not move. Well, get a move on. Well, nothing happens. Sheriff Dudley slaps his fingers on the table. Breaks two of his fingers. Dudley! The Tan Man says,
The devil welcomes a new man into his earth.
His earth?
Yeah, you will pay for your crimes against me.
Dudley stares down, then sucks his teeth. The Tan Man has cocked his gun, and his rippling muscles. Fell dog, the sheriff does not move.
Gotta get up to, or you, cock, with the no ball.
Yeah, gotta get up. The whistle of a bullet is preceded by a hole appearing in the Tan Man's head. The words do not exit his mouth, and his face drops the expression. He falls to the floor.
Language.
Who's their friend? Sheriff Dudley turns to the bartender, a grimace on his face. How many times I gotta ask you, son? After watching TV, you decide it's time for bed. Momo hobbles up the stairs and you cook something for yourself before deciding that it's a good time for bed. Momo sleeps soundly.
Why is Momo blurry?
I don't know, it's out of focus.
Well, everything else is like kind of sharper than that.
It's becoming more powerful.
Oh.
In the theater of Momo's mind, they are studying hippos. For Momo, their vision has collapsed on this image. It is all they are currently dreaming of.
It's got pretty far.
Did we make like another episode?
I don't even know how long this is.
I don't know either. Then we'll make another one.
Sure. Alright, see you next time.
Bye.